the boys.
Jensen, the tight leotard!
We gotta do it right up. Sebastian, I'm not judging your marbles. Oh yeah, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what is he doing with that?
Sebastian and Mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, are we supposed to put the marble inside of the thing? Sebastian put it inside of the water. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go.
Sebastian doesn't.
Because have they already been counted? No. They have not. Okay. Alright, there's one. Woo! Hi, sorry. I'm here.
So we apparently have a football here to sign. Yeah? Is that, do we have a pin of some sort? No? Great.
Anybody got a pen? You have a ball?
There's a nice Nike commercial.
Thank you. Alright, couple of pens.
Alright, okay. Do some tricks with it first. Almost.
Close. Oh, you know what? We're going to use the sticker one.
Yeah. Use that one. Please open it.
Thank you very much.
Alright, while he's doing that,
Sorry.
I'm going to go play with my marbles.
He's lost.
So now what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to drop some, and then you guys are going to guess how many are in here by the end, right? Good luck.
It's really loud, isn't it?
There you go.
Alright.
I just dropped 13. For whoever's keeping count.
I don't know how many I dropped. Alright, hi guys. For those who didn't see this morning.
Who's that
Hi. Nice to see you guys. I'm Jared, that's Jensen. That's for me. For those
one for me?
For those of you who we haven't met, we're really excited y'all came, and it's nice to meet you guys. We've had a lot of fun coming here over the past few years, and a lot of you guys are familiar faces that we've seen before, and so it's great to see you too. And let's carry on. I'm sorry, y'all are probably ready for Mark and for Sebastian, but it's us. So I feel like we interrupted this side, so we will start with this side. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Okay, that's enough. Are you okay?
I am okay. Thank you. Sorry. I got scared.
Don't be scared.
All right. No scared.
Okay, I have actually two questions. First is, if you two actually think it's okay to kill monsters.
If we think it's okay to kill monsters? Yeah.
But they just try to survive.
The monsters are trying to survive?
Yeah.
I know, we gotta kill them.
But if we don't kill them,
then we're not gonna have a show.
Then we don't have jobs. And if we don't have jobs, we don't get to come to Italy. And if we don't get to come to Italy, we don't get to see all of you people. And if we don't get to see all of you people, then we don't sleep well.
Correct.
you could just go against ghosts.
I like ghosts. I like demons. One demon.
Crowley?
Okay, second, Jensen. Why is Castiel's scar wrong?
On the hand?
Yes.
True answers.
Tricky. If you can remember back to the end of season 5, Swan Song,
Yes.
where this young gentleman beat the holy hell out of Dean, but it wasn't him; it was Satan.
Not Mark Pellegrino, but...
Not the other Satan. For those of you who don't watch the show, I apologize. When Castiel heals Dean, he healed him of all of his wounds, the scar included. Basically, it just made it easier in case I ever needed to take the shirt off, that I wouldn't have, that I wouldn't have to go through about 5 hours of prosthetics makeup, because it's a pain in the ass. It really is. So we chalked it up to the fact that Cass cured Dean he healed him of all his scars. If only he had healed him of his emotional scars.
Those are two.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank
write
you.
that down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Chloe from England, number 1.
Jared from Texas.
Awesome.
Jensen from Texas.
Also from Texas.
Fair enough. I want to say congratulations on your baby, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're very proud.
Thank you.
I actually wanted to ask, a few years ago in season 5, when you did the convention episode, you guys won a GLAAD award for it, because it turned out that the fake Sam and Dean
Was
were
it?
a couple
Oh.
at the end. And I've heard there's a rumor that, sorry if there's any spoilers.
You heard there's a rumor.
Well,
Or you heard it,
I heard a rumor that there might be a lesbian character coming on in this season, and I was wondering, first of all, do you think that she might be?
What do you think about that?
We got some gay pride over here. All right.
I was wondering if you thought she might be a bit more popular with the female fans, and also if Dee's reaction to her was a bit less uncomfortable than it had been to the original two, and if there's a reason for that.
What is she talking about?
Okay, so the quick answer is yes, we do have a lesbian character coming on, and hopefully one that'll be on a lot. Has anybody seen that episode yet? Has that aired? You've seen it? Have you seen it?
I think it was last night.
It was? Okay, yeah. She's awesome. She's awesome, and we're really hoping to bring her back. And I think the reason Dean was uncomfortable last time, the same reason Sam was uncomfortable, because they were pretending to be us in this weird situation. I don't think it was necessarily because gay or straight or whatever.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate that, because the LGBT community is hugely underrepresented on TV, so it's wonderful to see it on your show. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Happy to oblige.
Not
Thanks.
that we had anything to do with the creativity part of that, but we'll pass it along to the writers. How about that? You got it. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so I wanted to ask you if you could do, Jensen could do a Sam impression, and actually Jared could do a Dean impression.
Yeah.
It's weird. It was like a mirror. It's like I was staring into a mirror. That was good. That was good. Not quite as over the top as I usually do. But that's
That's the closest I got.
yeah. I can do. I might need some props. Let's see here. This is my Sam impression.
It's both sides.
It's both, yeah.
Both sides. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm Sarah
We can do this all day.
Oh,
You know why? Because we generally do.
Okay, I'm Sarah from Brussels.
I'm Jared from Texas.
So my question is for the both of you. If Sam and Dean could meet John right now, what would they say to him?
Where the hell have you been? That could be John. We'd probably give him like seasons 2 through 6 and go like, you got a lot to catch up on, man. Watch it. I married a demon. It'd be tough. I think Dean was always closer with John, so I think he had more of a connection, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's always been talk of trying to you know, find a way to reintegrate John into the storyline. Unfortunately, the actor who plays John is in high demand and has his own career that is, yes. Which, I don't know if you guys have seen his new show, Magic City, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. But as far as character-wise goes, I mean, that's, you know, that was a huge, devastating blow to both Sam and Dean, but really for Dean to lose his, you know, not only his father, but his mentor and his friend, and you know, the one person that he really truly looked up to. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Dean would probably just be speechless. He probably wouldn't know what to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Hi.
Hi guys, I'm Constantia from Russia. I have a question about...
I know who you are. I think.
Hi.
I have a question about last week's episode when at the end Dean said that about Bobby being a ghost, that it's wrong, it's not the natural way of things, and I was wondering what do you think about that, because it feels a bit hypocritical considering they both came back from the dead themselves.
But did Bobby come back from the dead?
Yeah, the whole natural order of things really doesn't apply to these two guys for obvious reasons, but I think what it boils down to is Dean has a very black and white sense of right and wrong. You know, he's not a character who really spends a lot of time in the gray area, and I think that it's just, you know, for him, in order to process a situation like that, he needs to put it into a right and wrong situation, and I think he just, you know, that's how he's been raised, that's how he lives his life, is like, listen, there's a way that things are supposed to happen, and a way that things aren't supposed to happen, and I think that's one of the reasons why he gets so reckless, is because he knows that he's not even supposed to be alive. I mean, he's died how many times? So
that having been said, he did come back from the dead. Bobby's a ghost, so Dean was never a ghost. Or we were ghosts together for like death, weren't we? Because that kid was teaching us how to be ghosts.
yeah, but that's true. I mean, there's a difference between being, you know, being present, being alive, and being a ghost.
Because you can go vengeful.
And if you know, if it turns into a vengeful spirit, which is obviously the concern of the guys, that they don't want that to happen to, you know, their beloved Bobby.
If Bobby came back to life, I think we both probably have been okay with it.
Yeah.
But the point is that he came back as a ghost, and the only thing that can happen is that he'll go vengeful, essentially.
Which means we'd have to put him down.
Again.
And we don't want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Serena from Italy. My question is about supernatural animation. I was wondering how was to voice over a character that you guys know well. I mean, it was more difficult than playing the character.
Yes. It was basically.
It was probably just more difficult to
time it.
To time it, yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, we know the characters pretty well.
Yeah.
So acting and portraying the character wasn't the difficult part. The difficult part was because they had already animated it and voiced it over in Japanese.
And they'd already animated it, so they already had the characters moving and talking and facial expressions. So certain lines, like if I were to say, you know, if Sam sees a car coming for Dean, and he goes, Dean, you know, then they would draw Sam sometimes like, Dean! And I was like, I wouldn't really do that as Jared playing Sam, but they had already animated it as Sam, so I had to kind of go, Dean, ah! You know, and I wouldn't really, so there are certain things that it kind of forces you to do, whereas an actor, if we're doing a scene, and the first take is, Dean, no! Like, oh, I didn't like that, can we do it again? And it's like, Dean, no, you know, you can change it. You can change your face, your body, whether you're yelling or quiet. We couldn't really do that with animation because it had already been done. And it was great, I mean, it wasn't like it was bad. But it was, as an actor you can do anything you want. The freedom to do anything you want. So this is just a little bit less freedom, so I made it hard.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi, Jensen.
Hey, whoa.
Hi.
Enough of that.
Hi, Jared.
Hi.
My question is for both of you, but first of all, I want to tell you congratulations, Jared, for the baby.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you, Uncle Jensen.
Right.
Okay, anyway. My question is, you have had many beautiful moments in all 7 seasons working together, and also you have met awesome people and established a wonderful friendship. Now I just want to know, what are the best gifts that this series has and continue to give to you? Like a relationship or a moment or everything?
That's a huge question. It's a great question.
Thank you.
I know mine, obviously, is... My gift poops on me. Pees on me, throws up on me. You know, the show introduced me to my wife, but beyond that, I mean, I was thinking about it. It's been 7 years, and y'all have been along for the ride. I'm only 29. That's been a fourth of my life, almost. I don't know what it's going to be like when doing it. Like, what do I do? So it's difficult, but I feel like I've really grown up on the show. I was 22 or 23 when it started. I'll be 30 in a couple months. And so I feel like I had a lot of my formative years on the show. And I have a great bunch of friends and a beautiful city. And it's also something to be said for telling a great story and being able to talk about the story with fans from all over the world. So it's really hard to just, I mean, I guess mine obviously be my baby.
Yeah, you know, definitely the relationships that we've formed lifelong friendships. You know, not only with each other, but also with crew members and other actors. I mean, we'll see some of them today. You know, even though most of these guys aren't, you know, some of them aren't even on the show anymore, we still get to see them not only here, but we still talk to them, and those are really unique friendships that the show has provided for us. So the relationships are something that you know, they're gonna last forever. I mean, you know, I always kind of say, you know, in America we have high school reunions. We only spent 3 years with people at high school. We've spent 7 years with these people, so we're gonna have to have supernatural reunions when things over with, just so we can get together.
In Rome.
Yeah. You know, and it's given us so many gifts. I mean, this is an amazing gift. Being able to travel around the world and meet new and interesting people and share a common likeness. It's really cool. It's also, I think it's given Jared and I both confidence in what we do, which is just going to transcend us to other projects in the future, and I think that's a huge gift as well. So there's, I mean, it's bountiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
My question is to both of you. During this 7th season, you have played not only 17, but other characters, also other characters. And I think that you did an amazing job. For me, for example, Yusuf FM is a masterpiece of actor work. And I would like to ask you, which character do you like most of them, and which character was most difficult to play? I mean, possessed by Meg, Demon Dean, Future Dean, and so on.
I like the CSI Sam. And I didn't like Perpexia Sam. So, those were really fun. I think it's been fun to be possessed, like either Lucifer or Meg. I've had a lot of fun doing those for me. And the hardest one, I think. Misha, shut up.
I mean, the hardest for me was Future Dean. And not...
Excellent job, by the way.
Thank you.
Because we're actually going to see Future Dean in season like 15.
Yeah, we'll see if those line up.
Because now he's going to have to match it in 8 years when we're on season 15.
No, but it was difficult because I was still supposed to play the same character, but I was supposed to play the same character after 5 years of a different experience. So it had to be very subtle, but it had to still, and so that was tricky. And also having to work with myself, who was very difficult. No, that was probably the most difficult one I've done, and I would say the most enjoyable. Gosh, has been so. The gym teacher was pretty fun. I like pegging that kid with that ball. That poor kid had no idea that wasn't even in the script. That wasn't supposed to happen. It was just like, hey, you know what would be funny here is if I just pulled off and nailed some kid in the stomach with. And the producers were like, yeah, do that. And I'm like, all right, who wants to get hit really hard? And this little kid was like, I'm like, all right, I'm going to try not to hit you as hard as I can, but I probably will. So that was pretty fun. We have a good time. But they let us do a lot. They write a lot of fun stuff in there. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Eva from Barcelona, and sorry Jensen, but my question is for Jared.
That's fine, I'll be over here.
He's going to drop some marbles.
How did you prepare for the scene with the threesomes in the episode The Man Who Knew Too Much? You were wonderful, by the way. You were fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, first of all. I guess the thing that I did, I guess Jensen had to do it too, I guess, for double Future Dean and stuff. But it's really difficult because I was acting with my stunt double, but he was acting. So I didn't want anybody to act because I knew how I was going to be acting. It's weird because if I say to you, what are you doing? Then you're going to kind of react like that. So if somebody else says, what are you doing? Then you're going to react differently. So you had to think about how you're going to react to yourself, but you react to yourself judged on how yourself reacted first. So it's like the chicken and the egg, but the chicken has to lay the egg, but the egg has to come from the chicken. So it's pretty difficult. I basically tried to both of those days, both the Soulless Sam and the Hell Sam is what we call them, they were just like a one long day. And so it was good to be able to focus on it and really commit to a different character and then let it go. And so I had to play in each, as opposed to doing like Soulless Sam, then Soulless Sam, then Sam. We did all Soulless Sam and then turned around and did all Sam.
You had Carpe doing it.
I had Carpe, yeah. Right. But then ultimately, what's funny is Carpe is Mike Carpenter. He's my stunt guy, and ultimately, like there's the scene where we're kind of going around each other and going, "Hey, you did this," and he was talking to me. But then I actually asked for him not to talk, and we had our prop girl, Robin. She was where I couldn't see her, just reading the lines, very monotone, like, what do you think you're doing? You know, because I didn't want to react to somebody else that wasn't me. And so I was looking at my stunt guy, who was dressed up like I was with the jacket.
Just using him as an eye line.
Yeah, just using him as an eye line so that you can have your eyes not jerking. So it was a really strange situation. But thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm Alina from Romania, and
From where?
Romania.
Oh, cool. Hey.
I wanted to ask you, if you ever thought about the real end of Supernatural, what would our boys' lives end? You know, like something like that, or our story, you know, yeah.
Have you thought about how it's going to end? You know, we've been asked that question before, and it's, you know, I think kind of the default answer is you know,
it's never going to end.
Yeah, it's never going to end.
Sam! Something! I gotta put my teeth in!
I think our default answer is, you know, they should kind of go out in a blaze of glory kind of thing. But, you know, I don't know. There's, fortunate for us, we don't have to think about how that's going to actually play out. That's a whole team of writers' job. And I'm glad it's not my job, because I wouldn't want to be, you know, stacked with that responsibility. But, you know, he and I have actually talked about kind of, you know, our ideas of where the storyline would go and things like that, and it's fun. Sometimes we'll say it to the producers, the writer. They're like, yeah, okay, that's you just say the words. So you know, I don't know. I think a blaze of glory would be cool. You know, we just go out shooting and emptying everything we've got in the trunk and going to town, and that's, you know, that's how it ends. I don't know. Maybe we save the world from the evil and restore it to its, you know, former self, and then we can die peacefully. I don't know. There's a lot of different scenarios. How would you like it to end?
I actually have a plan first. I want to know, but I think the way it should end is Sam and Dean go to a field somewhere, and they have a chat, you know, say goodbye, and then Dean takes off. Dean gets in his Impala, and Sam gets in another car, and then Dean looks over and Ruby's in the seat. And he's like, "Wait, isn't that?" And then I just drive away. I'm changing a diaper in the back. No, how would you? What do you have? Do you have something?
I actually don't know, because the writers surprise me every time.
They're crazy. They're crazy. Weird.
Yeah, so I never thought about that, but I wanted to ask you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Jared.
I wanted to ask you a thing, because I've heard a lot of people said that Supernatural have helped them in difficult moments. My friends do, and me too, when school is hard, when sad, stressed. So I was wondering if making people feel better and make their days better was one of the reasons you chose to be actors.
Yeah, I mean, the short answer for me, I think, is absolutely. I mean, I'm as a person, I love stories. I mean, I love books and movies and TV shows, and I love hearing people's stories. There's so much to learn from everybody you meet. And so as an actor, someone's laughing like, nope. But it interested me to tell stories, because I always loved stories. Like even as a kid in elementary school, I liked story time, you know? And so it was neat to tell stories, because I remember the joy that I got hearing a story and connecting with it. And it does help you get through your day. Whatever's going on, you find parallels in what's around you. And so that certainly was part of it. This has been totally unexpected. What we have as a cast and as extended family, you know? So this has been really cool, and to meet a lot of people who have had personal experiences and feeling better.
Yeah, for me, you know, and I'm sure Jared can relate to this, because he and I both started out professionally acting at such a, you know, an early age. And, you know, I was 18, you were 17, right? And, you know, at that stage in your life, not a lot of people really know what they want to do with their lives. And I don't know that I did either.
I still don't.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. But I think at that point it was something that I just naturally felt comfortable doing, and I liked it, and I liked the interaction, and I liked playing the, you know, portraying characters and telling stories, and and I think that's originally why it was something that was just kind of came natural to me. And then as I grew, and as I grew as an actor, the reason why I liked it started to evolve. And now it's very complex, and why I love doing what I do. I mean, there's a certain gratification I get when I have a good scene with a really good actor. You know, it's like doing anything, and you know, like a really good day at work, or if you're a sports player and you have a really good game, you put up high numbers. You know, it's like there's a gratification there that you get. There's also you know, the interaction with the people who enjoy your work. Hearing stories like you just said about how people, you know, look to you or look to us as a you know, an escape from whatever they're dealing with from their normal lives. That's stuff that just really inspires me to want to work harder. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Francis from Germany.
Hi, Francis.
Nice to meet you, Jensen.
Whoa, whoa. It is lovely to meet you. This is my friend Jared.
Sorry, Jared.
Hi.
Jensen.
Don't worry about him.
That's all right. That's all right.
But I have a photo with you, Jared. So.
All right. I'll remember you.
My question is to both of you. Who do you think would win an arm wrestling match? Jensen or Jared?
I would win because I would cheat.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jared would probably win because he's larger.
No, I think you would win.
You think I would win?
Yeah.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank
The bitches have more to drink, basically.
you. Yeah, I'd say, you know what, I don't know, it'd be interesting, like season 4, when both you and I were hitting it hard.
We both worked out quite a bit for the first couple seasons, and lately I've obviously been distracted because of having a baby.
And I'm just getting older.
Yeah, we're both getting older. But yeah, I don't think either of us really works out. Both of us kind of stopped working out for strength, and kind of started working out for flexibility, and you get to a point where you're like, I'm really strong right now. I don't need to be this strong. So you kind of work out for health instead.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys, like, if you look back at season 4, I think both he and I were much bigger.
I was bigger in season 5. Season 5 I was working out.
Season 5 we were really big, but
Thanks, man.
I mean, we had to get new wardrobe, we had to get new clothes, like they had to get us buy us new shirts and all kinds of stuff. And I ached all the time, like lifting heavy weights and stuff. You know, and I just turned 34 in March. And I didn't like the pain.
34?
Shut up. I just didn't like the pain that came along with it, so yeah, he and I both kind of...
Do you wear adult diapers?
I do.
No, and you know what's funny is we've talked about this, because the same age he was when he started getting sore, because he'd look at me and be like, dude, how do you just work out every morning, like at 5 a.m.? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, don't you get sore? I'm like, no. And now I'm that age, and I'm like, how did that... And younger guys will come on. Yeah. It happened. So, you just stop.
I forget what the question was. What was it? How did we get that?
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling, thank you, yes. Yeah, so, who knows? We're smart enough not to try.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I'm Victoria. So, Jared, you're amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Victoria, you're amazing.
Congratulations for your son, but Jensen is simply lovely.
You totally tricked me. Victoria, you're not amazing. I forgive you.
This is the first time, so maybe this question you already answered in the previous time, and is similar but a little bit different. We saw Sam growing during these 7 years. So he started as a kid that wants his life, and then after his father's death, he was so focused in the mission, and then he changed, I don't know, demon sucker, everything. Sorry, demon sucker. And all this stuff.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm kidding. And in all the this character that you evolved, you know, which one did you prefer, or there is another phase of Sam that you will show us in the next series?
I like soulless Sam. Soulless Sam. But it was really, I almost liked it like you like pain, like almost, because it was so tough. Like it was tough to act with Jensen, because you want to be like, oh, the same way you've always been for 5 years. And then, because it was really difficult, but it was really gratifying. Like he was saying about, you know, you make a basket, you kick a goal, you hit a home run, you feel good. It felt really good to work hard. It was weird, but it was kind of a cool, calculated character, which was fun to play in a really strange way.
And for you, Jensen, usually Dean has this huge, great, heavy weight on the back that is to be the big brother. And you have just a few windows in which you have been the chance to be yourself, when actually you separated. So sometimes it was with Castiel, and the other time because he turned on you and all this stuff. Which one do you prefer? The burden or?
You know, I think Dean, I think he needs that pain. He needs that responsibility. He needs that burden in his life to kind of validate him. I think without that, he kind of feels, you know, aimless and you know, without direction, and just. So I think he gravitates towards the painful version of himself, you know, and taking on that heavy responsibility and carrying the guilt that goes along with the decisions that he makes. You know, I think that's something that he needs in his life. And there's a certain validation there for him. You know, and it's. I think that was obvious when he tried to become, you know, a domesticated guy, and even though he kind of got pulled back into the life, well, not accidentally, but not himself, he got pulled back into it. I think once he got back into it, he was like, you know what, this is where I feel like I'm needed. This is where I feel like I'm worth something. This is where I feel my most purpose. And I think that along with that comes the responsibility of being the older brother, the responsibility, you know, the guilt that he has for the decisions that he's made in the past. And so I think that that's just a part of what makes him tick.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Laura. Are we going to see a musical episode?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, I hope not. You know, we've taken some pretty big chances on the show. We have gone way outside the box. We have broken the fourth wall. There's not a lot of shows that can do stuff like that and still get back to its original form, and we have somehow managed to be able to do that. And I think that you guys being here is a testament to that. A musical episode might be tough to pull off with these two guys.
Sings all the time.
Yeah, but Sebastian's Sebastian.
Sebastian's crazy.
He's crazy.
We'd like to hear you too, singing.
Well, you've seen Dean sing. I mean, it's painful. Which is funny because, like, Jensen, I can carry a tune. Dean cannot. And that was actually written in the script by Eric Kripke back when we did, I forget which episode. But he actually wrote, he's like, Jensen, sing off key. Like, don't sing good. Dean does not sing good. Okay. So to do a musical episode and still play Dean as Dean might be a little painful for everybody involved.
Yeah, it would be strange because both the guys can't and wouldn't sing. You know, like Sam and Dean, there was even in that same episode, like these are not the kind of guys who sing.
Unless what might be funny is, unless the musical happens around them, and they're like, what is going on? Why is everybody singing? That might be funny.
That would be good, yeah.
All right.
Can you say please, pudding?
Pudding? That's a classic. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Question is for Jared. We didn't get to see Sam's arrival in the hospital a couple of weeks ago. Why do you think that medical staff decided Sam needed special care?
when did I think the medical staff decided it? I forget that episode was strenuous. I think Sam went so out of the way that when he got hit by the car, it was pretty obvious that he was in bad shape. And then it all came out that he thought he was seeing the devil. And Sam was in bad shape. And Jared got to grow his facial hair out, which was fun for Jared. But I think
as you can see, we're both on vacation now.
Yeah. I think it was very clear to the medical staff after he got hit by a car that he needed to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Daniela from Germany, and we were talking to Rob yesterday about the NCIS LA in Hawaii 5-0 crossover. So I thought if there could be a crossover between Supernatural and another show, what would it be?
It's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of shows that have popped up since Supernatural started that deal with a lot of the things that we deal with on Supernatural. I mean, we've got this whole vampire movement. Some mixed reviews there. I like it. So, that would probably be the obvious answer. Trust me, I'd love nothing more than to go over and kick some ass on a number of those shows. And or movies. But I don't know. I mean, what?
Yeah, it'd probably have to be one of the vampire. I always wanted to do a Smallville one. I always thought it'd be funny if Sam and Dean found out about this character that was flying around trying to figure out what it was, but obviously Smallville went away. But it would have to be something. It had to be something else supernatural, So it might have to be.
I was thinking about Once Upon a Time.
Oh yeah. And that's in Vancouver.
That would be easy because they film right next to us.
You could ask them.
We'll ask them.
What about Fringe? That's I'd just like to work with Josh again, but I think the obvious answer would be those corny vampire shows. But I don't know. I think I'd like to stay away from those. What would be the weirdest one? The
Gilmore Girls. Because they go, Dean, and we go, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be weird.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Hi, Jared. Hi, Jensen.
Hi.
I love you, Jared.
If you trick me like Victoria.
I love you, Jared, but I really love Jensen.
But I really love Jensen. Jared, why Sam has been always alone without a girl during the last 2 seasons?
He lost his shoe. No one wants to date a guy with one shoe. No, I think Sam always struggled with having a girl in his life because his mother died because of him, then his girlfriend Jess died because of him, and then he had a relationship with a werewolf that he had to shoot. And then he fell for a demon that ended up starting the apocalypse. So I think if it's once bitten, twice shy, then 15 times bitten, I think he's going to be shy for a while. Didn't Sam just get it on with somebody? Oh, it was Soulless, or after Soulless. Yeah, Soulless. So I think it had to be Soulless Sam, which was really funny. I actually saw that episode. When Sam and Dean are like, what if the lights are off? They could be off. Like, no, you cannot. What happened? Sorry. I just saw the episode with the Fight the Fairies. Yeah. And there's the scene where Sam is saying, I looked all night. And he's like, I was missing. He's like, I looked for a little bit. And then you went and slept. What are you talking about?
Dean just finally got a little action. That was nice. Didn't turn out very well, but that was fun.
Yeah, I think both the guys have had kind of bad luck in relationships, and also since we're hunted by Leviathan and demons, since Sam and Dean love saving people and helping people, and they know that people that are close to them are in danger, it makes them not likely to be close to anybody else.
It keeps everybody at arm's length, like, you know. There's not a lot of people that we want to bring into the bring
on a
close
sinking
to
ship.
us. Yeah.
So that's why. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Julia.
Oh, I just heard it was last question. For this one, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Let's do this one. Let's do this one, and then we'll do one more here.
Perfect.
And that'll be it.
Dos más.
Okay. Hi.
Do it. Do it. See.
Buongiorno. Kidding. Hi.
What is the episode of the scene that you will never forget?
This season?
Primary season.
It's 149 episodes. You realize that?
I gotta say, I know what you did last summer. I don't know why. No, I think I know what you did last summer, and I think the season finale of season 4. I just made that up. I gotta say, season finale, season 4. I remember very vividly. I remember Kirky directing it. I remember it was really fun. In my opinion.
You know, there's a long list of extremely memorable moments on the show. I mean, obviously, 149 episodes, so there's been a lot of really amazing times and moments. I just, in picking one randomly that I will never forget is in the pilot episode where the brothers are in the library looking at the monitor and studying their case of the woman in white. That was actually the very first day of production on Supernatural, and we were filming in Glendale.
That's right.
At the library, and I'll just never forget it because that was day one, and he and I were already having a brother-like scene where I think you reached for the keyboard and I like slapped your hand away, and like it was instant, and I knew then that like we had something that had potential, like that we had a rapport that could go a long way with a good show, and it did. Yeah. Okay, I said one more, so we'll do one more and then we gotta run.
First of all, I want to thank you for keeping me company all these years because watching you on your show makes me feel safe, really, and at home it's really nice.
Thank you.
And then my question is, what is the moment that you regret the most life in? I don't know how to put this. Maybe the most significant and moment of your life when you felt your life the most.
What moment in our life felt the most significant?
Yes, when you felt life more vividly.
On the show?
No.
Just in general?
Yes.
Well, I know what his is. His just happened.
Mine's my day.
You know, I'd probably have to say the day I got married. Because I've never had so many people looking at me and felt so small next to her. So, actually, they were probably all looking at her. So
we were like looking at her.
Yeah, everybody was looking at her.
When he looked at us, we'd go, yeah. And then he'd look away, and we'd all look back.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We gotta
Thank you very much.